What's up, guys? We're gonna brobeatz. I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make some easy, smooth beats. If you guys haven't subbed already, I'm should do so because those have it a lot. Let's hop right into it. So starting off, we have our BPM at 90. Now you can go 90 to 110 because that's like the gray area for like BPMs, because it's like the bridge between halftime and double time. But with these BPMs, we can kind of get some unique style of beats. So that's why I'm using 90. And for scale, we could just run with let's do a C minor. Let's just be like do a default one. All right, and I'll go over sound selection as we go through. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first sound we have is like a swell sweep or sometimes a pad. But I like these because they have movement. So it's kind of like doing the work for you. You don't have to like add a lot of effects and stuff. So let's go ahead and use this. So for our chords, and really for the style that I'm going for, it's more like a nostalgic feel. So usually, I wouldn't really start on the root, and I would start on these half steps for this. Right now, if you want to, you can, but sometimes it might sound a little too dark or a little too bright depending on where you start. So we can use one of these notes, put this back, and then from here, really just kind of trial and error and just pick what notes you like and don't like, right? So if you don't like that, you can move that up. Right, it's unlimited possibilities, and I kind of like this is my starting point. I'm gonna pull that up. We can stretch that out. We could be lazy and just move these down. Okay, and then let's move this down like we're making the chord backwards, because this will be in harmony. Let's move this over, and let's try going down again. Let's see what this will sound like. Okay, so I could work with that. If you want to continue and kind of add more, you can, but this is supposed to be very simple. So let's go ahead and move on to our next sound. Okay, so for our next sound, I have like this, I don't even know what to call it. It's like a mix of like a key and a lead. But yeah, it's just a sound I picked. I kind of liked it. So what we can do for the counter, and you could do this with any counter or any style, is go octave to octave. So you can pick any of these notes. I'm gonna pick the A because it's the highest, so it'll just create more range. And you could literally pull this down an octave, and this can be your range. So you could go from here to here and then just fill in the blanks. So play it. Okay, I don't want this to be too distracting, so I'm gonna leave it there. I think that's good enough just for some extra type of sound in there. So let's move on to our next one. All right, so now we have another sweep or swell. So what I'm gonna do is just copy this down, because I even think the first sound is a little weak on its own anyway. So we could probably leave this how it is. Let's turn it. Let's see what this sounds like. Okay, I like the way those are working together, so I don't think we need to make any sound selection changes. So let's go ahead and implement our little vocal. All right, so now we're moving on to our little arcade vocals, and I haven't used this plugin in a long time, but I chose this little vocode preset thing. We gotta change this to C minor real quick. So I chose this. I thought these vocals were pretty decent, very ambient. Of course we have to add effects and stuff, but we can go ahead and add these just for something different instead of using pianos and like guitars and stuff. So pretty much I'm gonna just go and figure out what sounds good with this. Okay, I like that. So we will be needing to add some effects. So I'm gonna just go ahead and just add that right now. And like Valhalla. And let's take some of the high end out real quick. All right, so that should mask it a little bit more. So that is the vocal, and now we can go ahead and move on to the basses. All right, so now we are on to our bass. So since it's kind of ambient and we went by ear, usually the bass line will sound terrible if we use these notes. So I'm gonna show you a little trick you can use to kind of get close to it, because it doesn't work every time. Because if you look, a lot of this is not really like a common chord here, right? But what you can do is take the lowest notes, right? And you can make a chord backwards from these notes to kind of get a bass line that will work. Not every note will work, obviously, but it'll get you somewhere, a good starting point. So we can make chord backwards here and chord backwards there and so on. And these will give you some notes that will kind of work with it. Okay, and then copy that over to our bass line. Okay, now that's not what the sound I'm going for, but it does work, right? If you kind of want a darker vibe, but I do like this C here. And from here you can just change the ones you don't like. So, and then we can maybe go back from here. Let's try that. Okay, I like that a lot more. So for our bass, I want to add a rhythm to this, like a little, let's see, do like a little rhythm like this. Start making like these simple bass lines, make like something to it. Let's pull these down. Okay, I really like that. Let's pull these up just for some variation. Do the whole thing. Okay, I really like that. I like that, like, kind of bounce it got to it. So let's go ahead and kind of convert this to a 8-way pattern. All right, so since we only have like 4 major drums, I'm gonna kind of do it all together. I'm gonna try to do it real time because I'm gonna just go simple on this, honestly. So let's copy this, and I think this pattern should work for the 808. Pull this down, like this should work. Let's see. All right, that should be good. So I don't want to, overdo it. In our kick. Just kind of do something like this. Okay, I think that's decent. Now for the drums, let's see. Honestly, I'm gonna just go simple. I'm gonna just go real simple. It's supposed to be smooth, so let's keep it smooth. Let's not do no crazy stuff. All right, and then the hi-hats, just kind of use this like a rhythm, like tap like a rhythm. consistent. All right, I think that's good. Probably want to turn these down a bit. Maybe right here, just one. All right, so that is the beat. Go ahead and listen to everything all together real quick. Okay, that's enough. So that is the beat. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.